I'm Sherri Gray, and we are here in Wilmington, North Carolina at the Gold's Gym on Racine Drive, training shoulders today. I am currently prepping for Masters Nationals in July in Pittsburgh. I'm 19 weeks out today, starting a little early. I just kind of like to be ahead of the game, I guess, to make sure I'm on point when I need to be. I have previously competed in figure when I first started. Switched over to bodybuilding in 2009 and have been competing in that ever since. This is my 5th year competing. I love it. Bodybuilding has become my lifestyle. I'm also a personal trainer, and I just love the way it makes me feel, and I love the self-confidence it gives me as a person. And I hope to give my clients the same feeling that I have, being able to live a good lifestyle. My husband is with me as well. He's one of my biggest supporters, always helps me with my training, food prep, and he's going to, I think, ask me a few questions today.
You did shoulders today in your workout. Kind of go over some of the stuff you did and some of the maybe unique things you did in this workout.
We started with shoulder presses, dumbbell shoulder presses. We usually do 4 sets of 10 or 15 of most things. This workout consisted of 7 different exercises. We did presses, we did inverted laterals, which I really like. That will just totally burn your shoulders up right off the get-go. Sometimes that's one of our warm-up exercises. That's one of our favorites. We did some Arnold presses, some pronated front raises, rear delt flies. One of Mike's favorites is an upright row quarter lateral combo raise. Whew, that that gets me every time, but that'll set them on fire too. But it isolates that delt really well.
What are some of your most memorable highlights of your career?
I think the Arnold Amateur was definitely one of the biggest highlights. I placed 2nd in that show in the middleweight class. It was just such a great show. I didn't know what to expect. Went in with no expectations, just get up there and have fun, and that's exactly what I did. And luckily, I placed 2nd. I felt good about the way I looked, and it was a great show. Also, my first show that I competed in bodybuilding was the North Carolina States. I took 1st in my class and also won overall, so that was definitely a highlight. I had friends, family there to watch, so that's always a great thing when you have a good fan base there to cheer for you in the crowd.
You did Masters Nationals last year and placed 2nd in your weight class. What are you looking to improve on this year?
I want to place 1st and take overall. I'd love to get that pro card at this show. I've worked hard this off season, try to make some improvements. Going to come in a little tighter at this show. Last year we went for a little fuller. My legs weren't as tight as they could have been. And that's after getting some critique from the judges. That's what they told me. My upper body was fine. My lower body just needed to be a little tighter. So I went to North Americans after that and brought it in shredded and took 2nd in that show as well. But they were looking for something a little different in that one. So I don't know. I'm just my biggest thing is to do my best, bring my best package to stage every single time, and make the improvements I feel like I need to make in the off season, and hopefully that pro card will be mine this year.
You train under Mike Davies. What do you think he has done to help you along in your career?
Oh, he's played with my food, taught me how different foods affect my body, and I see that, so that I definitely know it's working. Training-wise, I used to do my own training, but now I let him do my workouts. And conditioning-wise, strength, everything has improved since I've been working with him. He if I'm not where I need to be, he's going to tell me. He doesn't sugarcoat anything. He tells you how it is, and that's what I like. I don't want somebody to tell me that I look good when I really don't. It makes me work harder knowing where I need to be, and I want to represent the Fitness Factory and him as well as myself and bring my best to the stage.
What body part or area of your body are you looking to improve on this off season?
Trying to improve my back a little bit. I had a back injury in 2008 that I've struggled with for the year after that, trying to improve. I couldn't do any heavy legs, no compression exercises, so that took a toll on my training for a year or so. So now I'm trying to bounce back from that still, make improvements, which I saw from 2010 to 2011. I could see an improvement in my hamstrings, my glutes, everything improved. My back has improved. So hopefully this year, my back as well as the overall package has improved.
You're about 19 weeks out, and have you already started on your contest prep or diet?
Not really. I do keep my diet clean and stay with Mike year-round just to keep myself in check. I will have a few more cheats here and there off-season just to give myself a rest mentally and physically, but I like to keep my diet clean, eat the right foods to make the improvements to fuel my body for my workouts and put on the muscle that I need to put on. But it makes show prep a little easier when you don't have so much excess to have to lose and you're out of shape. So I try to stay in shape year-round. Although I am a little bit heavier off-season, I still feel good.
How much difference in weight from off-season to contest?
Usually between 20, 25 pounds. I'm up off-season.
Everybody always wants to know what's your favorite body part to train.
I like shoulders. Shoulders are one of my favorites, but actually the more I do in my training, it changes up every week. Mike writes, you may hit the same exercise, but it will be in a different order, different number of reps, something. So I've really began to enjoy every workout. Every body part has become my favorite. I push myself every day that I'm in here and give 110% every time. So I want to make those improvements so the judges will see that.
Have you started your cardio prep for your competition?
I do cardio year-round, just for heart health mainly and a little extra calorie burn. It just keeps me in check, and I don't enjoy cardio, but I don't mind it, and as it picks up closer to contest, it gets my mind right and gets me focused to where I'm not dreading to do cardio because I'm already used to doing it. It will probably pick up in time, and instead of doing maybe one session, I'll do two, but it prepares me for what's to come closer to showtime.
What do you consider your best attribute when you're on stage?
I like my shoulders, and when I come in and I'm on point, my glutes are shredded. My upper body gets really hard. I think the overall package, I try to bring my best.
Recently, you've picked up a new sponsor. Why don't you, to go along with your other, why don't you tell us who they are?
Champion Nutrition has been very supportive of me, great products, and looking forward to working with them the rest of the year.
Now, we have 2 kids, and we have a pretty busy life, so how do you manage to get it all in the day?
Time management. I try to plan my training schedule while the kids are at school, so that doesn't interfere with any of our daily activities or the kids' activities. I'm a personal trainer as well, so I try to get all my clients in the mornings, usually before anybody in the house is even awake. I'm already at the gym. So I do that so I can be home in the afternoons with the kids and get that done. And I do have a few clients at night, but try to limit that so I don't take time away from my family.
If somebody did want to hire you as a personal trainer, how can they get a hold of you?
They can send me an email at sherri@sherrigrayfitness.com or Facebook message me. I have a page on there, Sherri Gray, and I also have a fan page. It is Sherri Gray NPC Bodybuilder.
If people want to follow you in your training progress, how can they do that?
I have a website. It is sherrigrayfitness.com. I also have a Facebook page. Just my personal page is Sherri Gray, and I also have a fan page. It is Sherri Gray /NPC Bodybuilder.
And we've videoed some workouts and some workout tips. What's your YouTube channel?
It is Sherri Gray Fitness on the YouTube, and that is, you can also access that through my website, which is Sherri.